Hi everybody, Patrick here from Engineering Shock Electronics and EscapeRoomElectronics.com. This is the Betty 5.0 Airsoft Simulation Center. It comes with 3 pre-installed simulations. I'll talk about the hardware really quickly, and then I will get on with the demonstrations. So it comes with a key fob, a wireless key fob, 2 RFID cards. It does not come with the nunchuck battery, but it does come with the Tamiya connector as an option. You'll also have the option, if you want, an AC adapter that plugs in the wall to power the unit. We got our wireless receiver right here, a USB cable extension that extends the RFID reader to the main board. I just have the RFID reader plugged directly into the main board right now. Got a key switch with 2 keys, loud siren, which is completely optional, keypad and main board. And there's actually one more thing that's going to be included if you purchase this. It's an extra mountable button. I'll get to that a little bit later. So, as you can see, I've got an Airsoft nunchuck battery powering this unit. You can also use this. But what I'll do is I'm going to plug this in, I'll prep the unit, and we'll get started. It also comes with a stereo cable, and this is very important because you can use a battery-powered stereo. This is just a dollar store one. It's not very loud. Not recommend. You want something a little bit better than this typically. I'm using a set of computer speakers. It plugs in right here, and so audio is a very big part of this prop. And so I'll plug it in, and we'll get started with the demonstration.
The Betty 5.0 Airsoft Simulation Center. Enter your desired simulation time into the timer.
Okay, so now I'm going to enter in my game time, and this is where that extra button comes into play. The button will actually be a mountable button that's plugged in on the underside of the board, so you can mount it and it'll serve one purpose and one purpose only, to enter our game time. So I'll enter in a 30-minute game time. So I want to tap to increment the digit, or I want to press and hold to go to the next. So I'm going to press and hold to go to the next, press and hold to go to the next, press and hold to go to the next, and I'm going to tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now press and hold to go to the next.
Select simulation.
Okay, now I'm going to select simulation. And if I press any button other than 1, 2, or 3,
select simulation.
It will prompt me again to say select simulation. I'm just going to realign the camera. Give me 1 second. Alright, simulation 1.
Deactivate the bomb. Give the Alpha Team leader either the key or RFID key card. Either of these will deactivate the bomb. The goal of Alpha Team is to infiltrate the enemy base and deactivate the bomb before it detonates. The goal of the enemy team is to protect the bomb until it detonates. The referee will dictate the respawn rules. Players, move to your starting positions. Referee, press the key fob button to start the game.
Okay, so at this point, the referee can start the game once players are in position. Obviously, Alpha Team will be elsewhere. The enemy team will be defending the bomb until it explodes. And so this will start the game. It'll give a countdown. We'll hear the siren blare. I'm going to cover it so it's not going to be nearly as loud. It's actually extraordinarily loud, like very, very loud, so I'm actually going to really muffle it. The Alpha Team has either or a key, comes with 2, or the correct RFID card, and that will deactivate the bomb. If time runs out, we hear an explosion soundbite, the siren will blare, it'll say enemy team has won. I'm just going to get going with the demo, so I'll press any button with the keypad.
This simulation will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll give you a proper demonstration of that siren sound in just a second. I just really, really want to cover my ears before I do that. So at this point, I'll just show you one. It's the exact same thing happens if you insert the key and turn it to the right. But I think the RFID is a bit cooler, so I'm going to cover the siren, or I won't cover it. I'm just going to cover my ears. So, correct card?
Bomb deactivated. Alpha Team wins. Simulation complete.
Then that's much louder than the camera picks up. So that's it. That's it. So at this point, the Game Master resets. Resetting.
The Betty 5.0 Airsoft Simulation Center. Enter your desired simulation time into the timer.
So now I'm going to skip ahead. So that exact same game is playing again, but I'll set the game time for 5 seconds. Just so you can see what happens if time runs out.
Select simulation.
I'll skip ahead. So, in this case, the enemy team has held off Alpha Team.
The bomb has detonated. The enemy team wins. Simulation complete.
Okay, so that's simulation 1. So I'm going to reset, and I'm going to program in a game time, another game time of 30 minutes, and we'll get ahead to choosing simulation Simulation 2. I'm just going to reset.
Resetting.
Simulation 2.
Prevent World War III. The goal of Alpha Team is to defend the missile silo launch terminal until time runs out. The enemy team knows the launch code. The goal of the enemy team is to launch the nuclear missiles, which will trigger the beginning of World War III. The referee will dictate the respawn rules. Enemy team. Enter a 4-digit launch code into the keypad.
Okay, so at this point, the enemy team leader has the opportunity to enter in a secret launch code. So let's just enter in *0 £D.
Code programmed. Players. Move to your starting positions. Referee. Press the key fob button to start the game.
Okay, so enemy team, they want to get in, they want to launch the nukes. And so they are off in the field in a designated spot, and Alpha team is protecting the launch terminal. So, once everyone's in place, press any button on the key fob.
This simulation will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
And an incorrect combination.
Incorrect combination.
We'll do that, and then you can enter in the correct combination.
Nuclear missiles launched. The enemy team wins. Simulation complete.
Okay, so I can reset, and I'll show you what happens when time runs out and Alpha team wins. I'll just skip ahead. 3 seconds left.
Nuclear crisis averted. Alpha team wins. Simulation complete.
Now the nice thing is that you can change things up every game. You can make teams, certain teams, larger and smaller. You can add to the theme if you want. I'm going to reset it. I'll show you the third simulation, which actually makes me remember to tell you that this actually comes with two circuit board USB sticks, and this unit right here that plugs into the main board is going to be how we install our software. Hack the CIA. Simulation 3.
Hack the CIA. The goal of Alpha Team is to stop the enemy team from installing the virus before time runs out. The goal of the enemy team is to install the Crypto XXX computer virus into the CIA supercomputer, which will act to erase all files dating back to the establishment of the CIA. Plug the USB key into the USB jack. The enemy and Alpha Team sizes are up to the referee. The referee will dictate the respawn rules. Players, move to your starting positions. Referee, press the key fob button to start the game.
Okay, Alpha Team protects the hub, protects the supercomputer, and the enemy team has the USB stick. There'll be 2 USB sticks that come with this. They won't look like this one, but this USB stick will work. And the enemy team has that. At this point, the enemy team goes off to where they're delegated to start, and Alpha Team stays to protect. And we're going to start the game.
This simulation will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we got a 30-minute game. I'm pre-programmed for 30 minutes. So, what the enemy team has to do is not only place this in here, but keep it in here long enough. So let's say they place it in here, and then Alpha Team unplugs it really quickly. That will work. See, because what happens is, as soon as you plug this in,
USB stick removed prematurely. Please reinsert.
Okay, so I'm going to plug it in and I'm going to keep it in.
The virus has successfully been installed.
Yeah.
The enemy team wins. Simulation complete.
You know, I'm going to keep that in the video because I completely forgot to cover the siren, and that just goes to show you how loud it is. It scared the ever-loving crap out of me. I'm really sorry about that. So now I'm going to reset, how we always reset. I'm going to reset the game for a 5-second game so you can see what happens if Alpha Team holds off the enemy team. So 3 seconds left.
The enemy team has been held off successfully. Alpha Team wins. Simulation complete.
And that's it. Those are the 3 simulations. I might make a couple changes to how it functions, but this is what you get. Two things that weren't seen in this video, but will be included, are those 2 circuit board USB sticks, along with that external button mount for selecting time, so you can mount this. Now, I design the electronics, you make it your own, so when you purchase this, you will receive all of the electronics ready to use right out of the box, and you mount it however you'd like to whatever hub or case or whatever you'd like. Make it your own, and if you do end up purchasing this, I would love to see pictures of what you come up with. So this will be available at engineeringshock.com, maybe at escaperoomelectronics.com, but definitely at paintballprops.com. I'll leave a link below when I have those, a link to offer. But thanks for watching. This has been the Betty 5.0 Airsoft Simulation Center. I hope that if you're still watching that you enjoyed it and think that it's a fun project. Thanks again, everyone.